Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragonball FighterZ video. Today we got something special going on. We're kicking things off a little differently here on the channel, teaming up once again with Eyed Bandit. And we're going to share with you guys a list of DLC characters that we would love to see come into this potential new season pass. And by all means, in the comments down below, leave your own list of DLC characters you'd love to see in the game. And you'll be able to find Bandit's link in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comment. Why don't you say hello, Bandit?
Hey man, welcome back to me being on the channel. I don't know why I said that so weird, but
What's the first character on your list?
listen man, don't hate me, but I am an advocate for more Gokus and
no!
By default, I'm kind of making my list a little bit longer by saying Super Saiyan God Goku or Vegeta with the red hair. Just imagine the God bind he did on Broly in the movie.
God, that would be sick.
Yeah, man, command grab type thing. Like, it's like, oh, beautiful.
As much as I am not the biggest fan of duplicates, Goku and Vegeta sell, you know, and they would be sick, because God Vegeta in that movie was something else, you know, and I can't even hate completely on yours, because my first pick, as far as DLC characters I want, is also a variation of Vegeta, so I'm equally as guilty, because I got Ultra Ego Vegeta. I mean, how do you not put him on the list, right? He's an absolute must-have. So, next up, who do you got?
This one's gonna be an interesting one because it's a dual character, and that is Goten and Trunks for sure.
Oh, that would be kind of sick. Now, when you say like swap out, you're talking like Super Smash Bros. Pokemon trainer sort of deal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that it would basically, yeah.
That would be sick. Now, would they have the ability to fuse at any point? I mean, you already have Gotenks in the game, but maybe like base form or Super Saiyan?
I feel like you could do that, but for the most part, I think their ultimate is what would make them fuse.
Or this is off the wall. They could turn into that superhero version of themselves that they had for the tournament.
Yeah, see, dude, there's so many different possibilities for sure. Goten and Trunks for me.
Dude, could you imagine the combos people would come up with swapping mid-combo from one character to the other? Oh, that would be pretty sick. I gotta say, my next pick is a lot less exciting than that, you know? But my next pick is definitely Deborah. He was such a cool character that they did nothing with. You know, he was essentially there in order to just get body to show how strong Boo is. I always liked him, just from the jump, right when he killed Kibito and the other guys, turned him into stone. It was sick, it was dope. One of the most impactful characters in the later parts of Z that wasn't like the main villain. Absolutely dope character.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Deborah. I think Deborah, not my favorite, definitely, but I think just because of the sword alone, I'd take him too.
What's your next pick on your roster?
All right, my next one, me and my boy, shout out Bobby Light. We always talk about this, but give me Whis. Obviously, in the game, they like to take everything from the show or manga and make it as accurate as possible. But did you know a character like Android 17 never did Super Electric Strike? So, because this is a game, it doesn't have to be super duper accurate.
My next pick, I feel like it's an obvious one, right? The only thing is, you know, in order for him to realistically come to the game, the anime would have to catch up, and that is Moro. Moro is a sick character. I thought his abilities were really interesting, and I thought it was really sad that they kind of backpedaled on that and made him just another punch hard kind of guy, as opposed to the more methodical and, you know, big brain plays from the supervillain.
I agree totally 100%. And I think the knock is that essentially he was just another Cell knockoff by the time he transformed into his final form. Just that whole arc was basically a callback to many different villains from the Dragon Ball Z era. If he were to come to the game, I would much rather his older looking form rather than his final form. But because we know how Dragon Ball FighterZ work, we know what we would get.
Yeah, we'd get the younger form. So next up on your list, who do we got?
So obviously it's gotta be Majin Vegeta. There's no way Majin Vegeta shouldn't be in this game with a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, dramatic finish against Fat Boo. It's just,
we need more dramatic finishes.
It has to be there, man. I don't understand why they wouldn't do this. Give this to us.
I've heard the argument. Some people said, yo, you really trying to pay money for an M on a forehead?
Yes.
Yes.
along with the veins. Yes.
Yeah, along with the dramatic finish and, you know,
damage. Like,
and the thing is like, people say he doesn't have his own moveset. He totally does. Him and Goku had a fight, you know.
Yeah, and he did. That fight was brutal. Imagine how brutal Vegeta, Majin imagine Vegeta would be within this game.
Dude has his own moveset they could pull from that could be really, really vicious, and I love it. I love the idea.
Dude, what about you, man? What's your technically, guys, this is the final one, but we do have honorable mentions as well.
So my last character, I feel like this is a must-have, and I'm surprised he's not in the game already. Raditz, another controversial one. I know people don't really, you know, they're not really feeling him too much, but he's the first villain in Dragon Ball. He played such a big role with turning Piccolo good. Essentially, he's responsible for it. Just the fact that he's Goku's brother. I mean, what other excuse do you need?
I feel you. I wouldn't mind Raditz either, man. I like, again, not one of my favorites, honestly. Fighters made me realize how many people enjoy his character, actually.
You know what else it is? It's the fact that Nappa's in the game. And like, all right, yeah. I love Nappa, I do. But Nappa is a horrible character. Like he's so irrelevant in this show. And it's like, Raditz is Goku's brother.
I'm super surprised that, yeah, Raditz didn't make it over Nappa. I mean, how many Dragon Ball games have you played where it's like, obviously you fight Raditz first. It's what you do.
So who do you got on your list? Let's hear it.
My honorable mention, once again, guys, I need me some Super Saiyan 4s. I need me some Super Saiyan 4 Gokus or Vegetas, man. It has to happen. We see their models within the Gogeta intro, and like, I'm one of those guys that's like, they're right there. Just give them to us. Just give them to us, please.
My only honorable mention for this list is Super Buu. Probably one of my favorite villains in Dragon Ball Z.
You know what? I'm glad you put that because it totally slipped my mind. I'll be honest.
The dude is so sick. Like, all right, my favorite form is Evil Buu, but we all know nobody cares about him. He's not getting into the game. I got it. That's interesting. I gotta swallow.
Man, that is interesting.
Super Buu, he can have some really dope gameplay mechanics, right? With, you know, absorbing some of the cast in order to get new moves or whatever the case is, or you can just give him different absorb abilities that are kind of similar to 21, but they do totally different things than from what she does.
Thinking objectively, I feel like they would still give us, you know, the ultimate Gohan version.
Yeah.
Like, there is just no reason for them to not implement like all of those Buus within to just Super Buu. I feel like they would give him his ultimate as the human extinction attack,
which Kid Buu already has.
Yeah, but only as a level 1.
True.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing about this, right? Is because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta came out, we have to not talk about how characters have the same moves as other characters, because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, excuse me, took all of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's moves, and all of us were like, there's no way in hell we're getting the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta now. But,
true.
But guess who we have? We have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he is his own character. So we have to realize that they can still add whoever the hell they want because they have the ability to make them different regardless.
That pretty much wraps up the list, guys. Bandit, you got any last words?
Nah, man, I really enjoyed this, and you guys should come check out the next video on my channel because we're about to do another one right now.
All right, that pretty much wraps everything up. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to go ahead and check out Eyed Bandit in the description down below and in the pinned comment. And subscribe here if you haven't already. But on that note, I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.